We are desperate for a win tomorrow now, aren't we? We get to this point.
We've been desperate for a win for about 3 weeks. Time for this group of players who have demonstrable talent, as we know they don't become bad players overnight, to really show what they're made of. It's a big weekend.
Hang on, let's step up a gear and let's nail this.
We can come here, even get a 1-0 win, 2-1, whatever the score can be. If we can pick up 3 points, start another run, that is all that matters. And the fans that travel up and down the country to watch Pompey will be rewarded, and that's the most important thing.
I still think you'll get the job done, and I still think that fear factor is nothing on these players for how good they are. You'll go up this year. I'm certain of it.
Because no one can kick the ball that far. As a professional football is a bit different. Things might open up for Kamara here. Kamara driving forward. Kamara back on his left foot. Kamara to hit one. Abu Kamara, a brilliant goal. Abu Kamara, a magnificent strike. Curls it past Lynch. That's using the wind at his back. Abu Kamara gives Pompey the goal they need.
That's a goal. That is so easy.
And it was such a needed 3 points. I agree with Moose when he said that was one of our biggest wins of the season. I don't care it's against bottom of the table. We haven't won for 2 months. I agree with him. The way we were going right now, we simply could not have afforded to blank.
I think we're getting to the part where we're sort of parking performances, aren't we? Where the result is all that matters, and then we'll look at the performances in a longer term view after the season, and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, we look at the game, and as you say, it's one of those where we just have to grind out a result, really. I think we said beforehand it was never going to be an attractive game to watch.
Challenge is a good one. Kamara might get on this in the penalty area, and the referee's given a penalty to Portsmouth. Kamara going down. Poor Vela furious. Whistle goes. Colby Bishop steps up, scores! This time goes to the goalkeeper's left, and Colby Bishop celebrates in front of the Portsmouth fans. Portsmouth have got a late goal at Vale Park.
Not only have they gone mad, but all the Port Vale supporters are mad as well.
We need to talk about what happened to the referee, because I don't think it would be the last we hear about that.
And I think one of sort of bewilderment, really, that happened. It's one of those I don't think anyone can quite believe. And it took about 5 stewards to get this guy away. He was snarling and lashing out at them.
If I can run like that when I'm 62, I'll be fairly pleased with my cardio life, to be honest with you. But yeah, obviously we make a joke about it in hindsight. Now we know that the fan didn't have anything dodgy on him and could have had a knife, could have had anything these days. But now we know that the fan didn't have that, we can just find it funny. So, you know, power of hindsight.
We are top of the league, we are top of the league. We are top of the league.
You take another 1-0. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how the game goes. 3 points, end of the day, 6 from 6 away from home. That is all that matters.
Well, I tell you what, there's a lot of Pompey fans could do without the nervousness, can't they? Because the further and further the game went, the more you thought it's going to be one of them days.
not as convincing when it comes to the scoreline. But for teams that get promoted, you don't care about the result, you don't care about how many goals put in the back of the net.
You know, we were saying, weren't we? You've got to score when you're on top. Nobody remembers the performances. They only remember the results come the season's end. We just need to pick up as many of them 3 points as possible. I'm leaving this ground feeling very relieved.
Yards out on the right-hand side. Abu Kamara for Portsmouth, driving down that right, threatening to cut inside, goes down the outside. Kamara into the box. Kamara, can he pull it back? And the shot from Lang is blocked, and the ball is going to go into the net. And Portsmouth have got themselves back on level terms, and Colby Bishop is claiming it. And Pack looking over the top where Lang's made a run. Lang trying to get on into the penalty area, back to goal. Lang needs a bit of help. Good this from Lang. What can he do? Still there, Lang. Lang! You wouldn't believe it! How has he forced that in? Callum Lang on his debut! Pompey have turned it around! What else? What else?
Considering the turn of form that had happened over the sort of Christmas and New Year period, it's not a bad return, is it? Maybe if you'd offered a point before the game, maybe you'd take it. But it's the manner of which it's happened, which is probably frustrated the most.
And you see that Bolton have got 3 games in hand, but you've got 62 points because you've won the game, and it's a 5-point deficit. You don't have so much fear. Now you're looking at the league table with only a 3-point lead with 3 games in hand, and it just seems massive, doesn't it?
I would say you're still going through a bit of a period where you're not at your best, and it's at the point now where you either look at it and say we really need to kick on now if we're going to get one of the automatic spots, or are you looking at it and thinking, well, we're playing crap, but we're still not losing and we're winning the majority of the games. With a couple of more strengthening in a couple of positions, we're well set for another push at the end.
These 4, plus Matt Macy, Reese, were the January arrivals for Pompey, and I described it as aggressive. But that's exactly what it is, isn't it? It's been really strong. Adding Owen Moxon in the mix to the likes of Pitt Harris, Lang and Macy, that surely allies any worries of anyone that were concerned about that league position slip-up.
Yeah. They've done a cracking job in this window. This window is probably the strongest window since
Diarra.
Pedro Mendes, great escape kind of vibe.
He finds Pack. Pack doesn't want to mess around, and Lane is free if he can find him, and he tries a crossfield ball, and Lane's away down the right-hand side, forced wide with his touch. Lane into the Northampton penalty area. Paddy Lane, 2-0 Portsmouth. The Northern Irishman scores. Pack gets the congratulations. A second assist for him. Northampton, and they are punished to the full extent with Paddy Lane smashing it past Lee Burge. It's Portsmouth 3, Northampton 0. Cross comes into the danger area, heads go up, Pompey win, chance for Lang! 4-0 Portsmouth! Lang has 2 in 2, the ball looped up in the air, and there was Callum Lang.
I think if any fan had any doubts about this team's credentials, they were all answered against Northampton. This is what we're about. This is what we can do.
Yeah.
These are the levels we can play. And when you're putting teams to the sword like that with 10 players, it just shows you. Just shows you what this team's got.
And you just think, okay, not even a red card is holding us back right now. But that third goal felt like a colossal goal in the season because it lifted the whole fan base.
Rafferty's won it back, and Kamara skips past one challenge and infield past another, and we're just seeing the way Kamara runs, and he looks up and sees Lane, and it's a gorgeous ball, and Lane scores! Paddy Lane again! Double figures for the season. What an assist by Abu Kamara. Pompey do unlock the Carlisle defence. Carlisle 0, Portsmouth 1.
Yeah, cool.
Just another one ticked off. We're into that point of the season. It's results more than performances.
I mean, that's a huge 3 points for Pompey today, and given everything else that's gone on. So Derby have drawn 1-1 with Shrewsbury, Blackpool and Oxford have drawn 1-1, Bolton have dropped points 1-1 away at Northampton, Peterborough pumped 5-2 away at Wickham. That's a brilliant afternoon for Pompey today.
1,800 odd Pompey fans making the trip up here. It's it's a hell of a way to come, but thankfully they've gone back down the road with the 3 points they wanted.
At 5 o'clock this morning, I think the supporters coaches left for Cumbria. What did we say on a 700-mile round trip? Well, they'll come back very happy, sitting pretty at the top of the League One table this evening.
700 miles, 13-hour round trip, and it's well worth it after that.
How good would it be to see Portsmouth back in the Championship? It's such a big football club, Portsmouth. When you go down to Fratton Park, one of the best atmospheres, not just in League One, but in the top 3 leagues, I think, in this country. They're 6 points clear at the top of League One, right? They took 1,800 fans to Carlisle last week, which just shows you how big the club is. That's the longest round trip in League One, by the way, 700 plus miles. They're 6 points clear of Derby. Bolton in third have got those 3 games in hand, but they're just not winning them at the moment. If they win those 3 games in hand, they would be top of League One, Bolton, under Ian Evatt. But Pompey still play Derby. They still play Bolton. 37-year-old John Musinho, a baby, Al, is doing a hell of a job there, isn't he?
There's something about Portsmouth that I don't know. That I have no connection to Portsmouth whatsoever, but I'd love to see them in the Championship, because every time you go to any Portsmouth games, you're guaranteed an atmosphere, and the fans are unbelievable. I want them in they should be playing in a higher league. They shouldn't be in the Division 1, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, look, Sam, the Pompey fans that I've been speaking to are just kind of, they're very cautious about talking about promotion because they know that Bolton, as Al said, are a very good team and they've got those games in hand. Look, they'd absolutely take second, wouldn't they, Portsmouth fans, to get back there? But they belong in the Championship at least, Sam, don't they, a club like that?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, looking at the odds there, they're fancied as well to finish in the top 2. They're as short as 1-2 to get that automatic position. 5-4 they are to win League One. So
The whistle's gone. Yengi starts his run up, steps up and scores! Pretty much straight down the middle. And Cassini Yengi has got Portsmouth back on level terms.
Milton End, absolutely fantastic.
It was, honestly, Tuesday night, brilliant. Loved it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it.
Big up the Milton End. Keep it up.
Here's Peter Harris trying to turn it round the corner. Good from Yengi outside the box. Yengi to Lane in the penalty area. Lane to Peter Harris. Portsmouth have taken the lead. Miles Peter Harris just stuck out a right leg. Ball's going the other way, and Pompey come in the box, and Kamara's yours!
What a goal!
From Abu Kamara! Over Stevens' head, it clips the bar and goes in.
Cambridge game plan never paid off. Turned us around thinking, yeah, we're going to make him attack the flattened end. First half didn't work, and the reason why it didn't work was because there was like 2,000 Pompey fans in the Milton End, and it was like an away end kind of atmosphere in the Milton End.
And again, going goal nil, goal down, and coming back. How many times is that now? Does anyone have the stat?
I think it might be the 12th time now.
Oh my God, is it really? Fuck.
3-1. 69 points, 20 victories. What is it, 13, 14 games to go for Portsmouth
13,
now?
yeah.
13 games to go. If I said to you, how are you feeling? How this side continue to pull up? And can I just say, that you've got beef gravy, you've got turkey gravy, you've got chicken gravy. Paddy Lane is a different type of gravy. That boy, 10 goals, 6 assists for him this season. Love the bloke. Paddy Lane. And Portsmouth taking it away.
My message would be, don't worry about how many points other teams are picking up. Control the things we have our own control over. Keep our own house in check, and 13 big ones to go.
I just want to talk about how pathetic Portsmouth fan base has been on social media. Just absolutely loving it that Reading are set to go bust. You see the class between certain clubs, and then you see clubs like Portsmouth that are absolutely pathetic. I've seen banners made online. I've seen fake funerals being organised, dress codes even. I've got to say, Reading are living rent-free inside Portsmouth heads at the moment.
So what do you expect? Exactly. I remember. I was there. We were all there. All of us.
It certainly wasn't every club, but we know we know which clubs it was. Yeah, exactly.
We remember the teams that sang "Pay Up Pompey" to us, and we bought these fake banknotes. Reading, you were one of them, so fuck off. Don't ask for my sympathy. So, you ain't gonna get it.
Down that right wing, 2 in the middle, a third arriving. Kamara, can he get the delivery in? Pack saying, give me the ball. Here is Pack outside the box. Pack driving past. Pack! What a goal! What a magnificent goal! That is magical from Marlon Pack. Grabs the ball, puts it up his shirt. Marlon Pack has scored a fabulous goal. Portsmouth 2, Reading 0. Doing that because they've given it away, and Kamara's got Lang in field. Lang into the box for Portsmouth. What can Lang do? Shot, scores! Callum Lang! Reading give the ball away, and Callum Lang has his third Portsmouth goal, and surely Portsmouth are heading for a 6 win in 7. Portsmouth 3, Reading 0.
What a finish by Callum Lang! Cheerio! Cheerio! Cheerio!
I fucking walked out. We fucking walked out. Fucking dreadful. Honestly, like, whatever it fucking was, I don't care what the score is. 3-0 at the moment, but I fucking walked out. I'm not fucking sitting through that bullshit.
It crosses instead, goes back to Rafferty, and Rafferty's now going to chip this in towards the penalty area. It's too close to the goalkeeper. All buttons come and dropped it, and Bishop's put it in the back of the net. And Colby Bishop has his 16th of the season. Buttons claiming he was fouled.
Listen, at the end of the day, though, Reading came away with nothing. Portsmouth as well, singing about you've only come to see the champions. Wouldn't be too sure about that just yet. The league title isn't secure. I think it's only 6 points is the gap between Portsmouth and second place. So, yeah, might be jumping the gun a little bit there.
Yeah, to make it comfortable was really nice for us as a group. And like I said, we now just tick that game off, another game done, and 12 to go.
Good football, a good team, and they're just doing the basics so well. And to think that Portsmouth are 20 points away from promotion, that's just scary, isn't it? This side are unbelievable. They get the job done, but they're getting the job done now in fashion, aren't they? Scoring goals, creating chances, strangling teams, and